Aquí estamos nuevamente haciendo otra, muy frío, con mucha nieve, un poco de hielo en el camino, pero gracias a Dios, hasta el momento todo bien, todo bien. Hicimos un video temprano, pero bueno, aquí vamos, gracias al Señor. Muy poca visibilidad, así que vamos despacio, con precaución, a tener tiempo de poder detenernos a tiempo. Gracias a Dios ya levantamos el producto, así que llevamos un poco de peso. Cuando veníamos no traíamos nada de peso atrás en el vehículo, pero ahora sí ya venimos un poco, digo un poco pesado porque realmente no es mucho, pero algo ya nos ayuda un poco con la tracción del vehículo. Estamos acá en el estado de Illinois, ya vamos con destino para Michigan. Veremos cómo están los caminos más adelante. Allá en Michigan, Indiana, veremos qué nos espera, qué nos prepara. Mientras tanto, seguimos confiando, ¿verdad?, que todo va a ir bien. Todo va a ir bien con la ayuda de Dios. Por la mañana había muchos accidentes. Ahorita hace poco también acabo de ver otro accidente allá atrás, debido a que ya se está formando hielo, porque la temperatura bajó demasiado, uno, y dos, está cayendo pues la nieve con lluvia congelada a la misma vez. Pero aquí vamos, ya con destino a Michigan. Hay muy poca visibilidad, como pueden ver ustedes ahí en su pantalla, así que tenemos que mantener una distancia que nos permita, ¿verdad?, el poder detenernos a tiempo. En caso de una emergencia, en caso de que un vehículo pierda control y comienza a dar vuelta, todo eso nos permite detenernos. Yep, a lot of snow. Mucha nieve. Cómo Dios trabaja en nuestras vidas de una manera tan hermosa. Y como siempre les digo a ustedes, cada mañana, cada tarde, cuando hacemos los devocionales, hay que dar gracias a Dios por todo, en todo momento, porque Él sabe lo mejor para todos nosotros. Muchas gracias a las personas que nos siguen a través de este canal, a través de esta iglesia rodante, a las personas que se han suscrito al canal, muchas gracias por su apoyo. Es bueno ver que las personas se suscriben al canal, porque de esa manera nos permiten a nosotros el poder estar activos. Hello, Sunny Max. How are you? God bless you. Yeah, you're talking about the one on the right side by the bridge. Yeah, I know, right? We are going nice and slow right now. So we're doing 55. We don't have, the necessity to go faster, not in this kind of weather condition. I'm gonna take my sweet time today. I'm not in no hurry, so just go with the flow. That's it. Esperemos que en Michigan y Indiana esté mejor el clima. Temprano me dijeron que estaba nevando por aquellos lados, pero como puede mejorar, también puede empeorar. Así que veremos cuando estemos cerca del estado de Michigan, a ver cómo nos va. Mientras tanto, seguimos acá en Illinois. Muchos accidentes, les cuento. A lot of accidents this morning. Las personas no reducen la velocidad y eso es lo que pasa. You know, that happens when people don't reduce, the speed, and that's what happens. Gracias a Dios ya va mejorando, ¿verdad? Acá un poco. Hay un poco más de visibilidad y eso es bueno. El problema es cuando no hay visibilidad. Eso es peligrosísimo. Y es por eso que uno debe mantener siempre una buena distancia, para tener tiempo de reaccionar y poder ver qué decisión tomar en momento de una emergencia. Hay que ir chequeando los espejos todo el tiempo para asegurarnos que no tenemos vehículo al lado de uno. Hello Jimmy, God bless you, Dios te bendiga. Pero bueno, gracias a Dios por todo. Qué bonito que las personas nos pueden saludar, ¿verdad? En diferentes idiomas. It's good to know, when people, can say, hi to us in different languages, right? Like Jimmy say hi to us like blah, blah, blah. That's good. God bless you, Jimmy. El viento está fuerte, les cuento. Está muy fuerte el viento y eso es lo que ahorita está provocando que la carretera la nieve, el agua se esté congelando. Eso es lo que está provocando ahorita el hielo, porque el viento está demasiado fuerte, entonces está causando ese efecto ahorita. Hay que ir demasiado cuidadoso. Ahí tenemos los camiones que andan quitando la nieve y echando sal. Ya andan poniendo sal, gracias a Dios. A reducir acá un poco la velocidad, ya que es una curva y tener mucho cuidado en this curve. Cuando uno hace este trabajo ya tantos años, Cada año que pasa, cada día que pasa, cada semana, cada mes, uno va obteniendo experiencia. Y eso nos permite a nosotros tener más precaución en muchos aspectos. Y así mismo es la vida de los cristianos, ¿verdad? Nosotros los seres humanos tenemos que tener precaución en muchas cosas, en las decisiones que vamos a tomar en nuestras vidas. Recordemos que cada decisión que nosotros tomamos, sea buena, sea mala, va a tener un resultado al final. Aquí hay un poco menos de visibilidad, como pueden ver. Creo que el clima va a estar un poquito más pesado más adelante. Estos vehículos tienen tantos sensores hoy en día que, bueno, en parte es bueno porque nos permite, ¿verdad?, sentirnos un poco más seguros en el vehículo, pero a la vez también estos vehículos con esos montón de sensores pueden hasta perjudicarnos. No, big. I'm a regional, so I'm out 5 days. 5 days, and basically we're home every night. It depends, where you go. My route is like Wisconsin, Chicago, Indiana, Ohio. So it's regional. Ooh, excuse me. I was OTR before. I did OTR for like 4 years. I wish. No. No, man, I wish. No. That would be nice though. No, that would be nice. Not really. I mean, not that amount, but I make decent amount to survive and provide to the family. So, and honestly, that's all that matters to me. If I have enough to provide for my family and make enough, to bring food home, hey, that's a blessing. Do you drive trucks, Vega? You drive trucks? I have friends, they're owner operators. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have friends. They owner operators, and they make. I know they do. They make good money. Yeah, but they're not home every night. They basically they need to stay out for a long period of time. Some of my friends, they do that. Some of my friends, they just do like couple runs and go home. And some of my friends, they do, go out for a while, and then they come back maybe after 6 weeks, 5 weeks. It depends. But me, yeah, I'm home every night, or at least I try to be home every night. And it's gonna be depending, also in the weather conditions and how far I go. Sometimes I go, to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Sometimes I go to the UP in Michigan, the Upper Peninsula. Sometimes I go to Ohio. Yep. The Cleveland area. I go to Cleveland area. Sometimes I go to Iowa. When I was OTR, I went all over the United States, but not anymore. Wow, it's getting really low right here in visibility. So oh really? Okay, good for you. Well, just to let you know, I mean, it's gonna be challenging. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be easy, because it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be, a very challenge every day. Every day you're gonna be learning something new. It doesn't matter how many years of experience you have, behind the wheel. You always learn something new. Trust me. And you can ask any driver out there; it's gonna tell you the same thing. Every day you're learning something. But hey, I wish you, good luck, and I will be praying for you so you can accomplish your goals and your dreams. Just remember, just be safe. Don't be in a hurry. Take your time. Be patient, because honestly, only take 1 second. That's only take 1 second for you to be in trouble if you're not paying attention. Especially when you're driving. This kind of trucks, they're heavy. So when I was training drivers, because I was a trainer for a while, I was training drivers, and I always told them this: it's better for you to spend 10 hours, sleeping in your truck, knowing that you're gonna be home the following day, to spend, 10 years in prison because you were doing something stupid and wrong. And it's not worth it. If you drive, over your hours, and then you get into an accident and somebody gets hurt, it's gonna be you. It's gonna be your fault. And you're gonna lose your freedom. And then you're gonna spend 10, 15 years of your life in prison. And then you're gonna miss a lot of things in your life. So it's not worth it. And if you're tired, if you're tired and you need to sleep, pull over, take a nap, go to sleep for an hour, couple hours, whatever you think is necessary for you to come back and drive, do it. Don't hesitate. Don't push yourself. Anthony Vega, sorry for what, buddy? No, hey, listen. It's part of nature. It's part of nature. If we don't have snow, we're gonna have rain. If we don't have rain, we're gonna have heat. I'm in Illinois right now. I'm heading to Michigan. look what happened a couple weeks ago. Well, not a couple weeks ago, about 4 weeks ago. Look what happened in Florida with those hurricanes. See? Everything is part of nature. I mean, nobody likes to be driving in this kind of weather condition, but we had to do it. Nobody likes to be driving in the rain either, but we had to do it. Or nobody likes to be driving when it's really hot out there, but we had to do it. Hello, Lucas. How are you? Well, you go. I went to school actually. You know, you can go to school and they will train you. They will give you the training that you need to become a truck driver over here in the United States, Lucas. Well, Liga, we're gonna be praying for you, okay? We're gonna be praying for you. I know it's not easy for you, you know, to be dealing with this situation right now in your life, but listen, there's God upstairs, you know, and He's everywhere. He's in your heart, He's in your life. So all you gotta do is trust Him. And not just trust Him, put everything that you have in mind, your plans, your goals, you know, your achievements, you know, you need to put all that in God's hand, and He will do the rest. No, Lucas, I'm not Brasileño. No, Brasileiro, no. I'm from Nicaragua. I'm from Central America. And we're gonna be praying for your family too, Liga, okay? So I'm gonna be asking, you know, all the people that are following us in this channel to be, you know, to be praying for you and your family. You are welcome. Just remember that you're not alone. God is by your side all the time. All you gotta do is pray, talk to Him, you know, let Him know how you feel right at this moment, you know, and He will be listening to you. You know, I walked away from God's way for many years of my life, many. And I was born and I grew up in a Christian home. You know, my father was a pastor for many years, and I took that decision to walk away, you know, from God's way. And let me tell you something, that was the wrong decision I ever made. Be respectful, please, Hank, okay? Be respectful. God bless you, but be respectful, please. Because even prostitutes, they have enough feelings. And we cannot be judging anybody for anything. So be respectful. What I said that about what? God's scared. He cares about you too, Hank. We're gonna be praying. We're gonna be praying for you, Hank, as well. What happened when you walk away from God? Oh, I start confronting situations in my life. You know, depression. I was sad. I was angry to myself. I was angry, you know, to the church. I was angry to God. So Oh, that's it. That's interesting what you say that, Hank, because you know what? I was the same way. I was the same way. I didn't believe in God. I denied God. I thought God was a myth. Actually, Hank, you remind me to my friend. You know, he's an atheist, and he said God doesn't exist. He said God doesn't. God is not real. God this, God that. But when something happened to him, guess what? That's the first thing that he says. Oh my God, where are you? God is real. Yeah, God is very, very real. But that's okay, Hank. I mean, we respect your opinion, you know, and we're gonna respect your opinion always, and we're gonna keep praying for you. Trust me. I've been in the situation before, Hank. I didn't believe in God. I said to people God was fake. I told people that God was a myth. So it doesn't bother me, you know, the way that you think, because I was there before, Hank. So I'm gonna be praying for you, and one day you'll find out that God is real, and He loves you. That's the best part of it, that He loves you. You don't have to trust people, Hank, but you need to trust God. You know, if you had the feeling in your heart that you cannot trust people, that's okay. Nobody can force you to trust people. You know what I mean? You don't have to if you don't have to. Or I mean, you don't have to trust people if you don't want to. That's your choice. Nobody can force you to trust people as long as you trust God. Well, big guy, let me tell you something, buddy. I went to school for 6 months. You know, I went through a college in Michigan, and they trained me for 6 months. You know, you spend 3 months in the classroom, and the other 3 months you spend with a trainer. And then after I graduated, you know, I started working for a company, and then I spent 6 months with the trainer from the company on the road. And after 6 months, you know, they let you go, and then you're on your own. And everything that you learn, you put that in practice out here. Yep. Yes, you had to pay for your CDL. You had to pay to go to school, but you can get like a tuition. You can get like a tuition, and then you pay. When then some companies, I've heard some companies they pay you, but you have to stay with them for like a year. You know, until you repay them back. So, but I got my CDL back in 2003. Back in 2003, I got my CDL. Long time ago. Yep. Oh yeah, me too. That's what I did. That's what I did back in 2002. You know, I got a grant, and then I went to school. Whoa, look at this traffic. And I graduated, got my CDL, and start working. And like I told you at the beginning, you know, when we started chatting, it wasn't easy at first. It was hard. You know why? Because you don't have the experience, you don't have the knowledge how this industry works. But once you start doing it, the more you do it, the more you like it, the more you get used to it. So you'll be all right. You'll be all right. And if you need any advice, you know, don't hesitate and send me a message right here, you know, at the channel. Any advice that you need, let me know, and I will be more than happy to give you an advice. Just remember, you know, be safe, take your time, you know, don't be in a hurry, think about your family, you know. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that, bigger. appreciate that. Yeah, I do have a lot of videos, but most of them are in Spanish because my channel basically is a Spanish channel. But I'm gonna see if I can start doing also some videos in English for the people that doesn't speak Spanish. But thank you for subscribing to our channel. And I'm gonna tell the other subscriber to keep you in their prayers, you and your family. So don't hesitate, man. Don't feel like it's the end of everything. Just remember that God is by your side. Yep. Like I was telling Hank, when people give me those kind of commentaries, like trying to like push the negativity, the negativity in my life, it doesn't work. You know why? Because I've been there before, and I had the same thoughts before, and I had the same feelings before, so it doesn't bother me. All I had to do is bless them. God bless you, and I hope your life gets better, and just let God do the rest. That's it. Look at this traffic, buddy. Are you sure you want to be a truck driver? You're gonna be dealing with this kind of situation. Look, this traffic. Well, let me tell you, it's fun. It's fun, but at the same time, it's dangerous. Okay, for many reasons. Whether people nowadays they're not paying attention, they playing with their phone, they're texting, they get distracted easily. But if you as a driver, are paying attention to your surroundings, you'll be fine. I've been in situations where my life, has been in danger. I've been in accidents before, and thank God nobody got hurt. But it wasn't my fault. It was the other person's fault. So you need to be prepared mentally, physically, emotionally, because it's gonna be days sometimes that you're gonna feel like, man, what am I doing here? Like something's gonna put in your mind a doubt, like, really, do I want to be here in this truck? But if you have goals, and you want to accomplish those goals, just remember to put God first in everything. And every decision that you're going to make sure that you put God first. I had an accident with a truck where a truck jackknifed. This happened in 2012 in Indiana. There was black ice. We already come to a stop, and this guy was coming too fast, and he didn't realize the traffic was completely stopped. He hit the brakes, he locked those brakes, he jackknifed, and he hit my trailer. Then I had another accident. I had 2 accidents with cars. One was because it was raining too hard, hydroplane, and you know what happened. And another one, a huge chunk of ice came flying and hit my windshield and completely destroyed it. So I'm not saying that everything is gonna be like pretty, no. But if you like the idea of driving a truck, hey, go for it. Go follow your dreams. That's what you gotta do, man. And put God always in first place in everything. everything. See, Vega, before I start my shift, before I start working, I pray. And I said, Lord, be my pilot. Lord, be the pilot of the other people that are around me. Protect every driver out there, you know, because we want to go back to our families, right? We want to go back to our families. Oh, really? Wow, that's crazy, big. Yeah, man, these big holes, they make me nervous, to be honest with you. Especially with this kind of weather, but I'm glad that we're going slow right now. Yeah, there's a big hole on the right and a big hole on the left, right? Yeah, what is it? South Holland is? I think this is South Holland, right? This is the town South Holland here. Yeah, these two holes, man, they make me nervous, to be honest with you. Yeah. So when somebody here is like, oh, thank you, Lord. Look at this person. What are you doing, Ding Dong? Unbelievable. Always in a hurry. Where you gonna go? Tell me, where you gonna go? There's traffic in the right lane, traffic in the center lane, traffic in the second and the first left lane, and traffic in the last left lane. Where are you gonna go? Oh yeah, I got my load now. Yeah, I'm heading back to Michigan to deliver it. Yes, I got my load. I was empty this morning though. I came from Wisconsin, and I tell you what, we were doing like 20, 25, 30 miles per hour. It was super icy, and I mean icy, and I was empty. I was empty, so I make it worse. Look at this traffic, and it's only what? Not even 1 p.m. I guess a lot of people is already traveling for Thanksgiving celebration. I think that's what it is. A lot of people already on vacation, they go to visit their family. And spend time together. Yep. There you go. South Holland. That's your hometown, bud. A friend of mine, about, I would say maybe 4 weeks ago, he got into an accident right here in the 394. The split of 394 and 294. And that was Friday night. It was a Friday night. And he got hit by a drunk driver. Yeah. Thank God, both of them are okay. Yeah. Hola, José Mendoza. Saludos desde México. Dios te bendiga. Estamos acá en el estado de Illinois. Saludos. Now we're moving again. Yeah. When I work, I work, the night shift. I go through here a lot. And I see, actually, what? Sometimes they do also, races too, Liga. They like to do races right here. It's crazy. Hola José, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo has estado? ¿Cómo está la familia? ¿No te afectó lo del huracán allá en las Carolinas? ¿No está nevando todavía por allá o sí? Sí, ya me acuerdo de ti, José. ¿Cómo has estado? ¿Estás todavía ahí en, cómo se llama? En Charlotte. North Carolina, creo que es. Yeah, that too, yeah. Yeah. When I go the other way, when I take 90, oh my goodness. They do a lot of races right there. A lot. And then I said, where's the police when you need them? They're never there. Bueno, gracias a Dios, José, que estás bien. Es una bendición saber de que tú y tu familia están bien. See, the traffic stopping again. Stop and go, stop and go. That's the way it is. No, José, no es feo. Normal, la naturaleza. Nieve, frío. Yeah. Jose says that the weather is nasty out here. It's ugly. I said no, not really. I mean, it's just like part of nature. Estaba peor hoy en la mañana, José. Estaba mucho peor en la mañana. No se miraba nada. Muchos accidentes. Yeah, it was worse in the morning. We couldn't see anything, and a lot of accidents. Well, I tell you what, if I have the hours, to take another load and deliver it to a different location, I'll do it. It's up, it's gonna be up to me if I want to take another load or not. So, se me desconectó. I got disconnected for a little bit. ¿Por qué te da miedo, José? ¿Qué es lo que te da miedo del clima? ¿El resbalarte? ¿El manejar en la nieve? Yeah, so big, it depends. It's up to me. If I want to do another load, I'll do it. If not, I just go home and I'm done for the day. I mean, I just came from Wisconsin, so I came from Wisconsin, Chicago, now I'm heading back to Michigan, and then if I want to go home, I just go home. Now, I can do like a local run. Are you coming to this lane, driver, or not? And if I do a local, then I just go home after that. But remember, I don't know how's the weather in Michigan right now, so I don't know. I mean, we have a lot of whiteout condition going that way, so it's gonna be depending. It's gonna be depending how the weather is. No. We got paid by the mile, so we don't get paid by the load or we get paid by the mile. We don't get paid hourly. But you can, I can average in the week. I can average between 2,800, 2,900 miles in the week, and sometimes 3,200 in the week. But I work Saturday, so I work 6 days. Not every Saturday, but I do it like every other Saturday. I worked every other Saturday, so yeah. That's why in the summertime, as soon as that we hit the springtime, spring and summer, I run hard. I work super hard, so I don't have to worry about the winter, because I know sometimes in the winter, even if you want to work, it's not possible, because either you're gonna be running out of hours, you're gonna get stuck in the snow or the traffic, so you're not gonna have the time to do another pickup or delivery. So that's why I take advantage of the summer and the springtime. Good weather, I work hard. That's the way to do it. Yep. Because I know, like right now, right now I'm doing 16 miles per hour. So and like I say, I don't know how the traffic is gonna be ahead of us. So traffic, weather condition, any mechanical problems. Like last Friday, last Thursday, I'm sorry. Last Thursday, I hit a deer, and because of the impact that I hit with the big buck, made a huge hole in the radiator in my truck. And that's what happened. We had that kind of situation. We're not expecting that kind of situation in us drivers. We know that it could happen, but you don't know when it's gonna happen. So yeah, man, that was a big buck too. I mean, and I'm not just hit it. Unfortunately, the big buck went underneath my truck and trailer, and oh man, that was set for him. Yeah. So my advice to you when you start driving trucks, if you have good weather, take advantage of it, because in the winter, even if you want to work hard and make more miles, it's gonna be kind of hard. It's gonna be rough. So and always, pre-plan your trips. That's one thing that you need to learn, and you're gonna be learning, when you go to school. Pre-plan your trips. If you're gonna be going over the road, or if you're gonna be doing local or regional, doesn't matter. Always pre-plan your trips. Where you're gonna stop to eat, where you're gonna stop to fuel, where you're gonna stop to take a shower, etc. But always pre-plan, your trips. Exactly. Yeah. It's really, yeah, slow me up. Exactly. Look at the truck over here, big on the left hand side in that lane. See the pile of snow that he has on top of the roof? When you see that, try not to follow those trucks too close. You know why? Because when we have like ice on the road, and those chunk of snow, they they sometimes will come out flying from the top of the roof of the trailer, and it's gonna hit the windshield in your truck, and it's gonna cause some damage. That happens to me. Yep, that happens to me. And I couldn't open my eyes because I had glass all over my face, my clothes, my arms. I had glass all over the floor, in the truck. Oh yeah, it was scary. And that day, I remember I was training another driver. And you know what he said to me? The following day, when we got back, he said to me, you know what? I'm not gonna be driving a truck no more. This is not for me. I said, okay. I mean, I trained him for 6 weeks, okay? And that day actually was his last day of training. And then that happened, and he was driving that day. I thank God that the piece of ice, the chunk of ice, hit my side on the passenger seat where I was sitting, and didn't hit the driver's side. Because otherwise, that guy, he wouldn't know how to react. So it was the last day of his training, and he said to me, hey, you know what? I'm done. This is not for me. I'm going back to my old job. And I said, look, man, I don't blame you. And then he apologized, with me because he was quitting. And I said, look, man, you don't have to apologize. I understand. Hey, if it is not for you, okay, that's fine. It's not for you. I'm not gonna be mad at you because you don't want to be driving a truck. That's your choice. So he quit. And I mean, I keep in contact with him. He's still working his old job. And he asked me, you still driving trucks? Yeah, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. There you go, Indiana. So just keep that in mind, okay? Don't follow those trucks. When you see the accumulation of snow on the roof of those trailers. Stay away from them, buddy. Stay away from them. Because a piece of ice might come flying and boom, might hit the windshield in your truck, and trust me, that's not fun at all. And always try to keep a good following distance. You see that truck over there is way ahead of me. Always check your mirrors, 5 to 8 seconds. Right, your right mirror, your left mirror, And one other thing that I want to tell you, if you're gonna switch lanes, let's say you're gonna be switching lanes from the left, this lane where I'm at, to the right lane where the truck is right now. Let's pretend the truck is not there, okay? We're doing 65 miles per hour, and I'm gonna switch lane, put my turn signal, and don't switch lane like right away. Wait 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds. Check your mirrors, If you had to lean a little bit, like get out from your chair and look over the hood of your truck, do it. Make sure no cars is right there. Well, sometimes, buddy, cars, they like to stay right there, and you're not gonna see it because you're tall. Your truck is tall, okay? But the car is not. So if you lean forward, you come out of your chair a little bit and lean forward, you're gonna see the car right there. Exactly. Now, always try to remember, let's say you're driving down the road, okay? You're driving down the road and you notice, like, let's pretend you see a white Mercedes Benz or a white BMW. You see a white BMW, okay? And that car is like right behind you. Always try to remember what car is behind you. And you can also use the shadow from the sun. If you look in your mirror on the right hand side when it's sunshine, you can see the shadow of the car that is behind you, and you can tell there's a car behind you. But hey, you're gonna be learning all those things. The more you do it, the more you're gonna be learning. And that's what I'm saying. If you ever need an advice, let me know, man. Let me know. Yeah. I've been doing this for 20 years now, baby. 20 years. And trust me, in these 20 years that I've been doing this, I'm still learning every day. Every day I learn something new. Every day. But during these 20 years, you know who has been my pilot? God. He's my pilot. I'm just a co-pilot, but he is my pilot. He's the one who is in charge of this truck every single day. And he's the one who has been in charge of this truck and other truck that I used before during the 20 years that I've been driving a truck. Yep. So remember that God is your pilot, not just for the truck, also the pilot of your life. What's up, big bag? How you doing, buddy? I'm assuming you're in California. Or maybe someplace warm where it's not snowing or chilly or cold. Yes. Of course, yes. Everybody needs to work. Yeah. Working is a blessing, to be honest with you. Some people look at like as a punishment. You know how God told Adam, our creator told the first man Adam that his punishment was going to, it was going to be that he had to work and that he has to learn, with the hard working, the bread that he was going to eat every day from the sweat of every day. There you go. Yep. Well, it depends what Fresno is. I mean, Cali. I've been in LA, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Kentucky, Tennessee, Oklahoma. Well, I guess that's gonna be depending. It could be. Well, I mean, they do it randomly. They do it like surprise. You're going for a drug test. Look at that guy, how fast he's going. Look at that guy. Yeah, they do it like randomly. So they do it like, hello, you're going for a drug test today. Okay. So they won't tell you. They just do it. Yep. Then I'm gonna say, okay, you're gonna have a drug test tomorrow. Yeah, he almost hit him. You're right. Yeah. I don't even know why he was going that fast. Look, he ended up going in the other lane over there, going to 312 Klein Avenue. See, he's over there. Look, that's really unnecessarily. Now he's behind the, where he at? Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there now. Anyway, no reason to be driving, Oh no, they can test you, more than twice a year if they wanted to. They can test you like 5-7 times if they wanted to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's something randomly. Hey, Big Bass, so tell me, Fresno, California. Or Arizona. Maybe I'm confused. I don't know. So many cities, so many towns, so many villages. You see the traffic on the other side is completely stopped. They're not going anywhere. And his pickup, and his big rig, he was like drinking and driving his big rig. Oh, okay. Thank you, Big Bad. Okay. Yeah, that was a bad decision, driving a big rig and drinking, not good combination. Yep. Oh, he's not gonna get it ever. Yep. Once you lose, once you lose your CDL, that's it. It's hard to recover it, especially if you were drinking and driving at the same time. A big rig. My friend, he got his license, his CDL, license. Also, he lost it because he was drunk driving his car. Now, let me tell you something, bigger. If you get a ticket in your car, that's gonna count against your CDL also. Okay? If you get caught drinking and driving in your car, you're gonna lose your CDL. Just because you not driving a truck and you drinking and driving in your car, it doesn't mean that school is not going to affect you. It will. You will lose your CDL. Hello, Kenwood. How are you? God bless you. Look, your CDL is like a treasure. You need to take care of it. Because if you don't, that's it. It's like a jewel, and you worked, hard for it. So you need to take care of it. So you have to protect your CDL. Because if you don't protect your CDL and you lose it, oh, you will regret it, buddy. You will regret it. Being out here, it's nice. Yeah, it's true. You have to deal with traffic. You have to deal with the weather, and some other things, But you know what? You have freedom somehow. You have freedom. You know what I mean? A lot of people are happy because President Trump won the election. Some people are not happy because he won the election. All I had to say is that God knows why he put him back in the chair. That's all I had to say. All we gotta do is pray for our governors. Pray for our presidents. Pray for the people who's gonna be running this country so they can do it wisely. You know what I mean? That's all we have to do is just pray for them. Because they're human too and they make mistakes. They're not perfect. Only God is perfect. So a lot of people are going to be disagreed. Some people are going to be agreed. But all we have to do is pray for the person who's going to be running this country. And not just this country. Other presidents, all around the world. How do I like? You know what, Big Man? I haven't had the chance to drive one of those, but I seen some of those on the road, and honestly, I'm not really a fan of those trucks. But some drivers might like them, some drivers may not like them. Like when they switch trucks from manual transmission to automatic transmission, I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasn't happy about it when they gave me a automatic truck. But then I say, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. And now that I drive in heavy traffic like Chicago, Ohio, Cleveland, all those areas where the traffic gets crazy, I'm grateful that I'm driving a automatic truck because I don't have to be pushing the clutch in, clutch out. So basically that helps me to protect my knee. You know what I mean? I've heard those trucks, those electric trucks, I've heard they have a lot of power. Yes, I've heard that. But I don't know if they're gonna be able to use them right here in these states like Michigan or New York, because the cold weather might kill battery. They probably gonna keep those trucks like in California, Arizona, Texas, Florida, where there's no snow. But hey, if they are making those trucks, it's because they trying to, I guess, make the truck industry better. That's what I'm assuming. And like I said, some drivers might like them, some drivers may not like them. Every driver had different opinions about, electric trucks or those trucks that drive by itself. Have you seen one of those that they drive by itself? I saw one the other day, driving by itself. Nobody was inside the truck. So it's amazing, that technology right nowadays is taking control of everything, believe it or not. Yep, it is. So, as human beings that we are, we all have agreements and disagreements and different things. So, I don't know about Norway, but maybe they had different system. They have different designs. I don't know. Remember that every country has, different technology. And I'm assuming that they're gonna build something according to the kind of weather that they're gonna have to be dealing with. You know what I mean? So, for instance, I'm not gonna be building. Just an example. I'm not gonna be building an electric truck. Where the weather, is super hot, like this desert. Let's say like a desert. No, because that water is gonna overheat. Now, if they build an electric truck designed for the desert, they're gonna have to put some kind of cooling system in it to avoid, any overheat in the system. So every industry is different. Every person who design a truck is gonna be designing the truck in a different ways, because every brain, every human brain, think differently. Yep. For how long have you been a truck driver? Oh man, shoot. I started in 2003, so do the math. 2003. Almost 20 something years. Yep. Long time. Long time. And like I was telling Biga, every day I still learning something new. Yes, it is a long time. Yes, it is. But you know what, I like it. Even though I have my up and downs, I've been in a situation where, like I said before, my life has been in danger due to an accident and other situation. But I love it. No complaint. Just like any other job, you're gonna have good days, bad days. Just like any other job, you're gonna have a situation where your life is gonna be really stressful, or a situation where your life is gonna be okay, or your day is gonna be going great and smooth, or some days you're gonna have days like, oh my goodness, what am I doing in this truck? You know what I mean? Yeah, I did. I went all over the United States. I went all over the United States. I was OTR before, so I travel a lot before. Not anymore. Now I just regional. I go to Wisconsin. As a matter of fact, I just came from Wisconsin. So Wisconsin, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan. I go to the Upper Peninsula in Michigan a lot. So I go to Wisconsin a lot. Ohio, Cleveland, not very often, but I go there too. Indiana, Illinois. But before I went all over the place. Kentucky, Tennessee, Oregon, Montana, Washington, Washington State, Washington, Seattle, California, Delaware, Arizona, all over the states. Laredo, Texas, Houston, San Antonio. Oh yeah, it was fun. I was young, and I wanted to see the country, and I did. Took advantage of it, and I did my part as an OTR driver. Now I have a family, and I need to be home for them. So I found the opportunity to be like home every night. And sometimes I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I get stuck out, but hey, that's part of the job as well. So. Yes, it is. It is. Yeah. Yep. And that's what this morning I received, really nice, kind words from a couple people, that say hi to me in the channel, and they were saying that, they were grateful to truck drivers because, they spend most of their times, out here delivering the products so people will have the supplies that they need, in their houses. And it's true. It's true. But it's nice, to see the people. You know what? I was gonna change names, but I'm gonna stay here. I'm not gonna take any risk. Too risky. It's nice, to read in the commentary when people are saying that, we truck drivers, are doing a good job bringing, all the supplies, either to the supermarkets or other places, where the people as a consumer, they need it for their own good. Yeah. Well, I would say everybody's important, kinder, but not everybody, look at it that way like you do. So some people, they don't like truck drivers, and you know what? I understand. I mean, they have their reason why they don't like truck drivers. Maybe they lost a family member in a crash caused by a truck driver, and that's reasonable. I don't blame them. They're human. They feel angry. They feel sad. And I try to understand that part of their life. I have a friend, actually. I have a friend that was hit by a truck driver, in his car, and he almost died. He lost one leg, he lost one kidney, and he lost one lung. So, but God gave him the opportunity, to still alive, and he's grateful. And he's my friend, and he knows I'm a truck driver, but he doesn't hate me because of that. He said it wasn't your fault. It was another driver, irresponsibility, who left me like I am right now. And I say, you know what? Yeah, but I appreciate your words, but not everybody see it that way. Not everybody. So I don't blame when people, they say, I hate truck drivers. Hey, look, you have your reasons why you don't like truck drivers, and I'm not gonna blame you for that. Not at all. Honestly, not at all. We are humans. We all make mistakes, and sooner or later, we learn. We learn from our mistakes. that's why when I am out here, I always try to do my best as a truck driver because I don't want to hurt anybody, and I don't want to get hurt either. I don't want to end up in prison, and I don't want to make a child fatherless or a mother, childless. No, I think about my family, and I think about the family of the other people who's driving the car right beside me, or in front of me, or behind me. So that's what it is. We need to have conscience as a human that we are. I know my job is important, and I know that the people who's driving, their cars are here. They're also going to work, and their lives, are important just as mine. You know what I'm saying? But not everybody think that way. So that's what the world is right now. So everybody think different, and everybody have their own opinions about things. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I had those. Yeah, road rage. Oh yeah, but you know what? I just stay calm and don't argue. And sometimes you have to call the police because that person is putting his life in danger, and at the same time is putting my life in danger. So you have to call the police, and people nowadays, they do things where they put their lives, in danger, and this is what's funny, okay? They're being recorded nowadays because every truck out here now they had cameras, so they recording the entire time. And whatever that person did to you in a road rage, if you take him to court, it's gonna be against them because it's recorded right there in the camera. You know what I mean? So they lose. They're gonna be losing anyway. But what I do in those situations, I just stay calm. I don't argue. I stay calm. If the person cut me off, and listen, if a person jump in front of me and he starts slowing down, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna slow down too. Look, I have 11 hours to drive. I have 11 hours to drive. If you wanna play that game for 11 hours, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere. Eventually, sooner or later, you're gonna end up going up, getting off the highway, and I'm gonna keep going my way. That's it. Yes, dash cam, yeah. So I ain't worried about it. When somebody start doing those kind of things, in front of me, they're trying to make me angry. That's not gonna happen. Look, dude. You want to slow down? Guess what? I have the power to control the speed in my truck. I also have the option to slow down, so I slow down. You wanna go 55? Fine. I do 50. Let's play. Let's see who's gonna last longer. And like I said, I have 11 hours. 11 hours to drive. So it's not worth it. It's not worth it to argue, with those people. Nah. Look, if they're not happy, that's not my problem. If they are angry to the world or with the world, that's not my problem. I pray for them. Don't get me wrong. I pray for them, but just about it. But I cannot change the way they think or the way they feel. All I gotta do is pray for them. But I'm not gonna let anybody out there, to be honest with you, to ruin my life or to ruin my day just because you wanted to. No, I don't think so, buddy. I have the power to control this truck. And if I want to go faster, I can go faster. If I want to go slow, I go slow. That's it. If you want to pass me, you can pass me. I'm not going to be blocking your way. If I know that I'm going to be doing 60 miles per hour, I'm not going to be in the lane where people go faster. No. That's the way it is. If you want to survive another day out here, hey, this world is like a jungle. And you need to learn how to survive. Yep. And the best part of it is that I have God always, by my side. God is always by my side. So, like I told you before, he's my pilot. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to let you go. I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna start, fill this truck and give me something to eat because I'm hungry. It's been a long day already, and I need also to take a break, relax for a little bit. And thank you guys for following me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, hey, you're more than happy to do it if you want to do it. If not, hey, you can keep following me, anytime that we go live. God bless you, to all of us, to you guys. Thank you for your opinion, your commentaries, greetings for everybody. And I will try to connect me, later today. When I start driving again, I'll let you know. But you will receive the notification if you are subscribed to my channel. And if you're not, well, you see me right there, when I'm doing the live video. Okay, guys, God bless you. Dios les bendiga. Hasta pronto con la ayuda de Dios. And les amo en el amor de Cristo. Muchas, muchas, muchas bendiciones. See you guys later. Bye bye.